Miguel Caldés was born on July 12, 1979, in the coastal city of Cienfuegos, Cuba. Growing up in a country where baseball is revered as the national sport, Caldés quickly developed a deep passion for the game. His father, a former semi-professional player, introduced him to baseball at an early age. From as early as 5 years old, Caldés could be found on the field, mimicking the plays he saw in his father's games, and it wasn't long before his natural talent became apparent. As a child, Miguel displayed a remarkable aptitude for the sport. His hand-eye coordination was exceptional, allowing him to hit the ball with power and precision. His speed and agility made him an excellent fielder, and his arm strength helped him dominate in the outfield. These attributes did not go unnoticed in his local community, and by the time he was 10, he was enrolled in one of the most prestigious youth baseball academies in Cuba, where he began to receive formal training. At the academy, Caldés refined his skills under the tutelage of some of Cuba's most respected coaches. His time there was formative, allowing him to compete against some of the most talented young players in the country. His commitment to the game and his remarkable work ethic saw him rise quickly through the ranks. By the age of 16, Caldés was already playing for Cuba's youth national team, where his impressive performances caught the attention of scouts from the Cuban National Baseball League. Peak of career. Miguel Caldés's career took a significant leap when he was selected to play for the Industriales, one of Cuba's premier baseball teams, in the late 1990s. His natural talent and potential were immediately recognized, and it wasn't long before he became a fixture in the starting lineup. Known for his powerful bat and defensive skills, Caldés quickly became one of the most exciting players in the Cuban National Baseball League. His first few seasons with Industriales were marked by consistency and growth, and by 2001, Caldés was already regarded as one of the best players in the league. His offensive game was built around his ability to hit for both average and power, often placing the ball in the gaps and driving in runs for his team. His speed on the base paths and solid glove in the outfield added even more to his reputation as a well-rounded player. The peak of his career came during the 2003 Pan American Games, where Caldés helped lead the Cuban national team to a gold medal. He was the star of the tournament, hitting .350 with several key home runs and a number of clutch RBIs that helped Cuba dominate the competition. His performance on the international stage further solidified his status as one of the best players in the world. Following the Pan American Games, Caldés continued to shine in both domestic and international play. His consistency with Industriales led the team to multiple championships, making him one of the most successful and beloved players in Cuban baseball history. He earned several accolades over the years, including the coveted Jugador Más Valioso, Most Valuable Player award in 2005 after leading the league in home runs and RBIs. By the mid-2000s, he was considered one of the top baseball players not just in Cuba, but internationally, regularly representing his country in tournaments like the World Baseball Classic and the World Cup. Main achievements. Throughout his illustrious career, Miguel Caldés amassed numerous accolades that would cement his place in the annals of Cuban baseball history. Pan American Games Gold Medal, 2003. Caldés was instrumental in Cuba's victory in the 2003 Pan American Games. His all-around offensive and defensive contributions helped the Cuban team clinch the gold medal, with Caldés earning recognition as one of the top players of the tournament. World Baseball Classic runner-up, 2006. Caldés played a key role in Cuba's run to the finals of the inaugural World Baseball Classic. He batted $400 in the tournament and was praised for his consistency at the plate. Although Cuba finished as the runner-up, the tournament highlighted Caldés's ability to compete on the world's biggest stage. Cuban National Baseball League titles. Over the course of his career with Industriales, Caldés helped the team win multiple Cuban National Baseball League championships. His leadership, both in the clubhouse and on the field, was central to the team's sustained success during his tenure. Cuban Baseball MVP Awards, 2005, 2007. Caldés earned 2 MVP awards in the Cuban National Baseball League, further affirming his dominance in the league. His stats during these seasons were exceptional, as he led the league in home runs, RBIs, and batting average. World Cup Silver Medal, 2007. Caldés again contributed to Cuba's success on the international stage, playing a crucial role in the team's silver medal finish at the 2007 World Cup. His .320 batting average and 4 home runs helped Cuba secure its spot in the finals. Cuban Baseball Hall of Fame induction, 2013. In recognition of his incredible contributions to the sport, Caldés was inducted into the Cuban Baseball Hall of Fame in 2013. This honor marked the culmination of his career and solidified his place among the elite players in Cuban baseball history. Last years of life. As Caldés entered his 30s, his body began to show signs of wear after years of playing at a high level. His once fearsome bat began to slow down, and nagging injuries started to take their toll. By the end of the 2012 season, Caldés had officially retired from professional baseball. Despite his declining performance, his legacy as one of Cuba's greatest players was already firmly established. Following his retirement, Caldés took on several roles in the Cuban baseball community. He became a coach and mentor, working with younger players to help them develop their skills. His deep understanding of the game, along with his first-hand experience as a champion, made him a respected figure among the next generation of Cuban athletes. He also participated in various charitable activities, working to promote youth sports across Cuba and to ensure that young players had access to the resources and opportunities they needed to succeed. In his final years, Caldés remained active in the Cuban baseball scene, making appearances at games, exhibitions, and charity events. His passion for the sport never waned, and he continued to be an ambassador for Cuban baseball, helping to bridge the gap between generations of players and fans. Tragically, Miguel Caldés passed away on May 18, 2021, at the age of 42, after battling a prolonged illness. His death was met with an outpouring of grief from the Cuban baseball community, as fans and former teammates alike mourned the loss of a true legend. Caldés' funeral was a somber event, with tributes pouring in from players, coaches, and fans who remembered him not only for his achievements on the field but also for his generosity, humility, and commitment to the game. Legacy: Miguel Caldés left behind an unparalleled legacy in the world of Cuban baseball. His skill, leadership, and contributions to the sport are remembered by fans and fellow athletes alike. As one of the most accomplished players in Cuban history, his influence extended far beyond the field, inspiring countless young athletes to follow in his footsteps. Caldés' name will forever be synonymous with excellence in Cuban baseball. The tournaments and trophies that he won, the records he set, and the passion he brought to the game have secured his place as one of the true icons of the sport. His contributions to the development of baseball in Cuba, as well as his role in mentoring young players, ensured that his impact will be felt for generations to come. Today, Miguel Caldés is remembered not only as a player who helped elevate Cuban baseball to new heights but also as a man who embodied the values of hard work, dedication, and sportsmanship. His legacy is immortalized in the hearts of baseball fans around the world.